I think one of the strangest feelings in life is being surrounded by people and still feeling alone. Not because nobody is around, but because nobody truly understands what you're carrying. There are some thoughts that never leave your mouth, some wounds you stop talking about, some questions you ask only in silence. And after a while, you start to wonder if anyone could understand them at all. Welcome back to the Midnight Perspective. Tonight I want to talk about the loneliness of being understood. I think we often confuse attention with connection. People see you every day and still not know you. Coworkers, friends, family, followers online, they know facts about you, where you work, what you post, what music you like, but knowing facts about someone isn't the same as understanding them. Being understood is different. Being understood means someone recognizes the things you struggle to explain, the sadness behind your smile, the fear beneath your confidence, the exhaustion beneath your success. And honestly, that kind of connection is rare, which is why it's so valuable. I think people spend their entire lives feeling emotionally invisible, not because nobody loves them, but because nobody asks the deeper questions. How are you really doing? What keeps you awake at night? What are you afraid of? What hurts? Most conversations stay near the surface, weather, sports, work, politics, and there's nothing wrong with those things, but eventually the soul wants something deeper. The soul wants honesty. The soul wants connection. The soul wants someone who sees beyond appearances. I think that's why loneliness can exist inside crowded rooms. Because loneliness isn't always the absence of people, sometimes it's the absence of understanding. I think everyone has something they're carrying privately: grief, regret, trauma, fear, questions about the future, and sometimes those burdens become heavier because they're carried alone. There are seasons where people become their own prison, not because they want to, but because vulnerability feels dangerous. Maybe someone broke their trust, maybe they were judged, maybe they opened their heart once and got hurt, so they stopped talking. They smile, they function, they survive, but internally, they're fighting battles nobody knows exists. And honestly, I think many of the strongest people you know are simply the people who learned how to suffer quietly. Photography taught me something important about people. Everybody has a story. Everybody. The stranger walking through the airport, the woman drinking coffee alone, the old man sitting at a park bench, the teenager staring out a bus window. Everyone is carrying something. And what's fascinating is that most of it remains invisible. A photograph only captures one frame, but behind that frame is an entire life. Dreams, heartbreak, loss, love, hope. I think photography made me more compassionate because it reminded me that every person is fighting a battle I cannot see. One thing that has always comforted me about faith is the idea that God understands us completely. Not partially, completely. The fears we never speak, the wounds we hide, the thoughts we're ashamed of, the prayers we struggle to put into words, all of it. And somehow, He remains. I think that's a powerful thing because humans misunderstand each other constantly, even people who love us. But God sees the full picture, the parts nobody else sees, the parts nobody else understands. And honestly, there's peace in knowing you don't have to explain everything. Sometimes God understands the tears before words arrive. I think true connection is one of the rarest gifts in life. Finding someone who listens, finding someone who doesn't rush your story, finding someone who stays when things become difficult, that's special. Because true connection isn't built on perfection, it's built on honesty. I think the deepest relationship happens when the masks come off, when people stop performing, when they stop pretending, when they finally allow themselves to be seen, not the polished version, the real version. And maybe that's what we're all searching for. Not popularity, not attention, understanding. If you've been feeling alone lately, I want to leave you with this thought. The things you're feeling aren't as unique as you think. The grief, the fear, the longing, the questions. Someone else has felt them too. Someone else is carrying them right now. And maybe that's part of what makes us human. We're all trying to find connection in a world that often feels disconnected. We're all trying to find understanding. We're all trying to find home. Thank you for spending the night with me. Whether you're listening from your car, your room, a late night drive, or somewhere far from where you thought you'd be, I hope tonight reminded you that being understood is possible. This is the Midnight Perspective, and sometimes the people who understand us best are the ones who've walked through similar darkness.